So this video should have been done the other day, but my apologies, I wasn't fit to do it. So, I do it now. This is the channel expenses. Every year we do it now. Since last year we've done it. We say what expenses we're doing for different things. And I'm happy to say that we have spent this year €170 on giveaways, which is good. €170 is very good on giveaways. Particularly again in the middle of the year and at the end of the year, it just completely died off. Giveaways and things like that. But at the beginning of the year, we did a good few, which was good. So hopefully we can up that, because last year was €650 we give away, in gift cards and different things like that. So obviously that was very good. Last year was very good. €650 was good. So in total we've given away nearly 700 and something euro over the last two years, which is very good. But next year I hope we can do more. So my apologies for that. And again, I wanted to do the awards particularly. Just didn't get around to it when I was leaving sort and everything like that at the time. And we didn't get around to it, to be totally honest with it. And at the time, resources were tight, I have to say. And that was during the summertime when I was leaving school. So my apologies for that. And that's the one thing I'm determined to do next year, is these are the awards. For different things. So please God, we can get that done. Again, I felt very bad that I couldn't deliver on it. So my apologies about that, because it's my fault really. There was so much happening at that moment when I was leaving school and things like that. Was so much happening, that I couldn't get the chats, and obviously finances too were a bit scarce at that time, as well as in that present moment in that time. So my apologies about that. But €170 is still very good, in my opinion. Again, not as much as last year, 600, but €700 in total over the 2 years we've given away, which again, we have to be honest, that's very good. So you might be wondering, out of the budget, where did the other parts of the budget go to? So we spent nearly €400 on Cavan. Mainly on Twitter ads and things like that. We spent 130 € on Twitter ads and things like that for Cavan Day. And the rest was spent really in majority on Cavan Day stuff and things like that, for the channel and things like that. So that's what the majority of the expenses is went to. €400 went towards Cavan Day and different things. So obviously next year that budget will be extended, for Cavan Day next year. So it's going to be a good lot. So that's what the majority of the finances went towards Cavan Day this year. Just the question, yeah, it was 400. Yeah, it was 400. You can see, yeah, it was 400. It was 300. Yeah, basically we can just basically say it's 400. It's 398 we spent on Cavan Day. So which is basically, you can round it up into the 400, basically €2. We're not that tight, but and also we started this thing where we would give FU Bob in the name of the channel to charity, and also we're giving €100 to charity, on behalf of the channel. Obviously, I've given a bit more. This giving money giving money in my own name. I suppose if I see charities on the street, things like that. But on behalf of the channel, I suppose this is the thing we start. We give 50 and 50. One to a person that was doing a one. We donated €50, and we donated €50 to another cause, a very worthy cause, in bullyingness awareness, in the memory of a young lad who unfortunately took his life due to bullying. And again, I say to people in Cavan, €18,000 ways for that. So I just want to put it on the record that to appreciate just everybody who donated to that. It's a very worthy cause. And I do say to people, the stickers, you can get stickers for €5 and you can donate privately. But I'd say to people, if you're in the shops in Cavan, please, spend €5 and buy these stickers. Again, it is something that it is something that has touched everybody in Cavan, very deeply. So yeah, and again, thank you to everybody who did donate to that. So yeah, but yeah, so basically, that's how much respect, So so yeah, I know it's not as much, but yeah, it's very good to see that we have donated. The €700 has basically went towards giveaway, which is very good over the last 2 years, which is good. I would have wanted, to be totally honest with you, to be over 1,000, to be totally, and that was my plan for this year. But again, things happen, and that's the unfortunate thing. But next year definitely will be well over well over a lot. It will be well over a lot, particularly when Calvin Day comes up to be a good lot. Again, depending on the budget, depending on what we have to work with. Again, Calvin Day did take a lot of the resources that we needed. That we needed to do giveaways and things like that. So that took a lot. So again, I do apologize, but the awards, because I did say I would do it, and I was hoping that I would do it, and I was honestly looking forward to doing it. Just to give something back to people who who done a lot for the channel, and actually too for the community, people who do voluntary work in the community. We give them a few bob, as we did the year before. It was Kean Smith and Banya Tidy Towns. Obviously he does a walk on the Tidy Towns stand down. He was recommended by a few people, and obviously we give him a few bob, a good few bob, to to get something for himself if he wanted to, or go out for a meal or whatever. Which obviously that's the least we can do to somebody who has done work voluntary in the community. That's the least we can do, just to say your work is appreciated. Just a small thank you. At the end of the day, and that's something I really want to do again, especially because again, looking at this, because I do loads of voluntary work and things like that. It's nice to get a small bit of appreciation. No matter where it comes from, it's nice just to get a small thank you. So yeah, so we definitely will do that next year. So my apologies again. I tell you, I kicked myself over it, because I really wanted to do it, but it just wasn't feasible, to be totally honest. With the time it happened, with the time we were planning to do it, and with everything that was happening. So yeah. Everybody, thank you, really truly thank you. I'm sorry that this wasn't done earlier. Meant to be done 3 days before Christmas, but obviously it wasn't fit to do it. I'm still not the best, we'll be honest with everybody. I seem like I probably am stumbling a good bit. It's very, very difficult at the moment to keep your head straight, I suppose. Whatever. But anyway, I talk about it in detail some other time. Hopefully in a better form and things. That's still not the best form, but sure, look at I'm getting there. But yeah, thank you everybody. And yeah, again, well done to everybody who won giveaways. I think we've done in total 4 or 5 giveaways. At the beginning of the year, which was very, very good. So yeah, thank you everybody. Subscribe for more, and bye.